Hello everyone, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today, I'd like to share a little about my experience learning IT here in Morocco. Right now, we are focusing on modern programming, especially mobile application development with Flutter. As we know, the IT world is growing rapidly. Almost every sector of business, education, even entertainment needs digital application. That's why many students in Morocco, including myself and my classmates, are diving into mobile development as one of the main learning areas. Flutter as the main technology. One of the most exciting parts is that we are now learning Flutter, a framework developed by Google that allows us to create cross-platform mobile apps, both Android and iOS. With just a single code base, Flutter is chosen because it is simple, fast, and supported by a large community. In this learning journey, we don't just focus on theory, we immediately work on real project. For example, one of our assignment is to build a Quran app that uses an API. This app can display Quranic text with translation and possibly additional features such as audio recitation or a search function for surah and verses. To with this project, we learn how to consume APIs with Flutter, process the data, and present it in a clean and engaging user interface. This assignment is very meaningful because, besides improving our technical skills, we also contribute to something with spiritual value. Second is learning gaisss that displays and other tools. We are also how to use gaisss. For those who may not know, gaisss is one of the most popular state management solution in Flutter. With gaisss, we can handle app logic, navigation, and data management in a much simpler and more efficient way. Another topic we cover is Flutter Native Splash. This is a package that helps us create a splash screen, that initial screen that appears when an app first launches. Although it may seem simple, this feature is important to give an improfessional first impression to user. Through this lesson, we realized that when building apps, the small details like splash screen, navigation flow, and performance are just as important as the core features. Everything needs to work together so that the app feels smooth and user-friendly. And the third is integrating with a news API. In addition to the Coupon app, we are also assigned to create a news app using an API. This API provides a real-time news data, which our Flutter app then display with titles, images, and article content. This project teaches us how to handle live effort changing data, and how to design a clear user interface so that the news is easy to read. We also practice organizing our code structure properly, making the app easier to maintain and expand later on. And fourth is challenge in learning, of course. The art challenge along the way. At first, understanding how APIs work can be tricky, especially parsing JSON data and displaying it in the app. Managing that with GetX can also feel confusing until we get more practice. But with consistent effort, group discussion, and help from documentation and the Hoop Flutter community, we are slowly overcoming these challenges. AI helps and benefit. Personally, I feel very grateful for this learning experience, especially because we get to build a new project, developing a Quran app and news app with Flutter not only improve our technical skills, but also provide experiences that are directly relevant to today's industry need. My hope is that after completing the stage, we'll be able to develop more complex app, for example, data management system, a learning platform, or even AI-powered apps that are currently in high demand. In short, IT learning in Morocco today's our varied experiences from theory to practice, from building a Golan app to creating a news application. All of it is powered by modern technologies like Flutter, GetX, and API integration. I hope this experience will be the first step for us to continue growing in the field of technology and may it bring benefit to many people in the future. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.